Okay, this broadcast is up. Now I'll go here and link the stream live. I need to unlist this because it's gone wrong. Edit video.
So, quick update. Dreadnought says that his wife is sick, so he'll be back in an hour. So if we could try to make him play last, that'd be ideal.
Yep, I will do that now.
And
Dreadnought.
Rose says that he doesn't know if she's well enough to play.
I see.
I'll ask her if she is confirming if she's withdrawing her application.
Okay, Dreadnought's going to play last. I'll add the name of Rose, isn't it? Participants Rose.
I don't know for Rose. I'm asking right now.
Okay, I'll just add the name to the bracket for now. It can be removed later. Once it's all looking good, I'll do that. Oh god, what a disaster.
Sure, it's
Okay, I'll just add the name to the bracket for now. It can be removed later. Once it's all looking good, I'll do that. Oh god, what a disaster.
sure it's
Okay, I'll just pause the stream for now again. Okay, the stream is up again, so I will link it.
So we're live?
We are live, I think. Hopefully. Oh god, pause the stream for now again. Yeah. Okay, the stream is up again, so yeah. Okay, gonna link the stream now. Okay, yep, now we're sorted. So now I'll post the bracket as well. Right. So who's first on the match? Hold on, he started. Yep. Right, we're sorted. We are now everything's going.
We're all good. Awesome then. Well, in that case, I guess we can
Right.
say hello to everybody watching. Welcome
Yep.
to this
Hello
tournament.
there. Now, first of all, we need to get Night Lord and Rift of the game, so I'll ping them. Um,
So we're going to have Night Lord versus Rift first.
yep, there we are. Now what am I going to be doing? I'm going to get Rose off the bracket as well.
Apparently you forgot a player, Slow. You forgot Coco.
Oh, whoops. Coconut. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Whoops. I'll do that now. Coconut Trebuchet. I forgot them. Sorry.
Technical
Reactivate.
difficulties.
Rename. Coconut Trebuchet. Right, they're taking Rose's place at the bottom seed. I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do.
All right, and both our contestants are here.
Yep, okay. And now I will run Yeah, we don't get to see what their ships are since we are going blind picks.
I guess as before we begin this first round, do you want to reiterate for those watching the rules?
Um, hold on, I see an issue. I may have to make a new bracket because this has gone horribly wrong. Yeah, there's a mistake here. Whoops. Can I
And with us while we fix our technical
reopen?
difficulties.
Okay, problem solved. Never mind. Resolved. Okay. Right, we're starting the match now.
Okay, jumping straight in.
Right.
So for those watching, oh yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. So, Rift is using a standard ion rammer. God, voice crack. But the seems well, no, it seems to be pretty standard, and there's the standard. Oh, the Flak Ultralight nuke on the power side by Night Lord. You can go ahead and say whatever you want to say there.
Yeah, they both brought
Whoops.
some pretty good ships and they look fairly well optimized. I'm looking at Rift and she has some hooks that are detachable, which means that if she gets into a bad spot, she can just drop them. And Night Lord combines that nice burst damage from nukes with some constant DPS from the flak.
Yep. Let's see how it goes now in the first engagement. Oh, they're taking out the hooks immediately. But Rift has taken off a few nukes in the process.
Night Lord's trying to get those nukes to arc around to the side, but by doing so, they're getting exposed to those ions.
There's another volley by Night Lord. He's getting around to the side, hopefully attempting to use those flak to gain an advantage.
He is trying to follow the right strat here, just by like continuously overloading on one direction to try to force Rift to lose a ramp up.
Oh, there's the nukes.
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful hit.
Okay, that was a very nice. That was a very good wraparound by Night Lord.
Rift was stuck over rotating, and that was a perfect lineup.
Yeah, and now we get to see them clean up.
Yeah, at this point, with the ship split in half, Rift chances are not looking good.
Yep. And that's GG.
Well played, Night Lord.
Okay, that works. Checking the bracket, I'll enter. Was it Night Lord as the winner?
That would be the case, yeah.
Okay. Report scores 0. I said 0 to 1. That scores. Okay.
Night Lord will be moving on to the next bracket, while Rift will be dropping down to the losers bracket. Which leads us to our next match, where we'll be seeing Klaus facing Taratron.
Yep. I'll activate that there. We'll ping them in the chat as well. Who is it? Terratron
versus Klaus.
Okay. Oh my god, I hate his name.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm straight up not gonna ping him. It's his own problem. Oh, where's his username? I'll just find him and I'll just grab it.
Yeah, Taratron appears to be booting up his game, so we've got a few seconds. And that was one heck of a way to start up this tournament. Night Lord showing some textbook piloting on how to force their opponent to get stuck in a rotation.
Yep, that was a
Doesn't get any
very
better than
quick.
that.
I'm sorry, but that was a very quick and decisive victory from Night Lord up immediately.
Yeah, from what I've seen in the last few weeks, uh, they revitalized that archetype and have been putting a lot of time into optimizing it. So he definitely knows how to play it.
Yeah, it seems he has a lot of experience flying that ship.
And now both our players are here.
Yep, now we get to wait and see what they pick. We don't get to see them now, but once the game starts, we'll see.
The mind games begin. Both
Yep,
players wondering what their opponent shall pick. Will it be a fair matchup, or one of them will be counterpicked?
we'll see how it goes. Okay, so Plaus has brought a flat orbital wall, and Terratron has brought a classic TB rail that he normally brings.
Yeah, both players known for doing well with those ships.
By the looks of it, Terratron might not have enough. Oh, actually, he has plenty of tractor beams. He may just be able to throw the flak wall onto its side and make it a very quick battle.
Now, Slackwalls are known for normally countering TB rails, with some exceptions, but I'm really worried about Emperor's ship because it's so flat on the sides. So if that Orbi wall gets in there nice and snug, he's going to have difficulties getting out of it.
Yes, Terratron's ship is also very tanky and heavy, so once he gets rammed, he's going to have trouble pushing out of it. Oh, there goes our rail already.
Yeah, we are witnessing what we are just discussing about. Taratron is quite heavy and doesn't seem able to flip Klaus around.
Maybe if his ship was lighter, he'd be able to maintain distance, but the way his ship is built right now, it's too tanky and too. Well, I mean, tanky is a good thing, but in this situation, he would want to be lighter to be able to push himself away from the flak wall.
Oh, he gets a good flip there though, but doesn't
Uh,
get the window to fire. It appears like he is targeting his tractor beams properly, pushing one side, but then he's switching targets a little too late.
yeah, right there, for example.
Thing is, even if he ends up having a single rail left, that's all he needs. He just needs to get that backside.
He only needs one shot. Like here, for example, but I don't think he's going to be able to turn in time.
No, that is due to his ship being a little too heavy and the TB pushing him away as much as it's pushing Plaus.
Yep. Oh, there's a reactor from fire. Yeah, it seems to be fire.
Looks like it, and the second reactor is about to blow as well as it's on fire.
Yeah, and that was a forfeit.
Yeah, recognizing that his chances were looking slim, he decides to give up the match. Well played to Plaus.
Yep, good game.
Flak walls once again demonstrating just how powerful they would do in PvP.
Yep, and Plows goes to the second round. Next match is now Xno versus Tapeable. I'll ping them now.
Yeah, Exno, from my experience, is known for playing a lot of avoider ships, and recently has been experimenting with some railfan traps. And Capable is a big fan of railfans in general, so we'll see what they bring here.
Yep, we'll see how it goes. Tapeable is now in the lobby. All we need now is Xno.
Exno probably counting his lucky stars, as he is an RTS user, and the game just dropped an update that fixed some issues, so that should make it easier for him.
Yep, here he is now. There, I don't know the specifics on it. Hold on. Uh, yep, we're ready to start the game, it seems. And let's begin. I see Exno typing, so I wanted to give them just a moment to think.
Um, he's asking who has the deep voice and who has the light one. I guess I have the deep voice and you have the light one?
I'm not entirely sure. Well, I'm Slowking, and Blaze is the other one.
Yep, the guy talking right now is Blaze.
So Capable is bringing, what is that?
Oh,
Oh,
I've seen him use
oh
this
my
shit.
god, I love that. It's like a mining worm. It goes into an asteroid and hides. And he
Exactly.
also brought in a nice looking tractor beam rail. Exno is bringing a blue shift kind of missile orbiter with with four large shields on the front and a very large payload.
Yeah, Tape's combination is just hilarious. I've seen him play with those vessels a lot, and he just hopes that the tractor beam rail fan outlasts the opponent enough so that the miner gets in the middle of the asteroid. And by then, if he loses his 1v1, he just hopes that the Ring of Death lets him win.
We'll see. Ooh, I'm gonna ask somebody.
Ooh, Tape getting a nice side hit there. And I think, yeah,
Oh, I need to
one
pay
of
attention to
the
the
Excelsior
game.
missile modules is on fire now, so that's gonna cause some issues.
Did they snag the back of Tapeable ship?
No, Tapeable sniped Exno and
Oh
got
yeah, I see.
a hit on the one of the modules. So that's
Yeah.
on fire and will detonate. Question is, will it chain react with the rest of the modules?
Let's see how it goes. The mining ship is slowly making its way into the asteroid up here. It's very funny to watch. There's a
Slowly
second
but
shot.
surely.
We're just gonna have the little what's it called? Mini map put on the miner.
Oh yeah, the picture in picture, yeah. Make it so you can see both the fight and the miner slowly drilling ahead. Okay, Tape
They
getting
both
a
seem to have a
nice
nice
flip
flip
here.
here. See if he goes for the reactor. He went for the reactor, but he didn't seem to be able to get through the armor.
Yeah, he did target the rails properly. They all went through one single point. Just doesn't seem to have enough firepower.
Yeah, his TB rail is now starting to wear thin. Oh, there's another nice shot into the missile modules. I think it's starting another fire, hasn't it? Yes, it has.
Oh wait, no, it's even worse than that. The
Oh, that is
walkways are
severed
cut
it.
off.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's severed it. Oh, that's taken out 50% of his
Right now, if
weaponry.
Tape just plays for keeps, making sure to tank the missiles at the front, he could win because those factories can no longer produce missiles in a moment.
He may not notice, and his
He
reactor's about
doesn't
to
know.
get exposed. Oh, okay. See,
That's gonna do it.
yeah, the the TB rail is more or less gone at this point. The miner still has a chance though if it can get in there. And then
Man, that was a really good play. The walkways were cut off. That technically meant that Tapeable could have won.
X no. Yeah, well, I mean, Capable still has a very good chance here. He can still play for ROD, depending on how long that'll take.
By the way, in the rules, is it 90% or 100% destruction?
It is 90% destruction.
Alright, so I think that even though Tapeable Strat is novel and amusing, because of the 90% threshold for destruction, I don't think his miner can win him the game.
Put out the fire. The power controller is on fire and it's half dead.
I can see the crew inside desperately trying to put it out.
Yep, there they go, going into the top fire. It seems they're gonna put it out in time, but not before Xno gets around to get to the. Oh, there's another fire.
Oh, yeah, the missile module is chain reacting.
Yep, the missiles have won the TV rail. It seems the miner has just enough HP to be able to last. I think it has about 200k cost, so it might just be able to get away with it.
Thing is, hasn't dug deep enough yet, so I think some missiles could hit him.
He's just about to get through though. You're right.
Okay, it seems like the fire has finally been put out on Exno's ship, so he will no longer be losing more modules. But whatever power, I mean, batteries are left in those factories, it's all he's gonna get.
Yep, it seems he is. Well, no, he seems to be sitting all but still, trying to take out the remainder of Tapeable's TB rail.
I think he might be tunnel vision and has forgotten that Tape still has a miner ship.
Maybe.
Oh no, there we go. He's rushing for it now.
Yep.
Tape has mere seconds.
Come here, seconds to live.
Oh, he's so close. He just needs to dig a little further.
Yeah, Xno is coming in now. Um,
Okay, it's gonna be difficult, but Exnil still
oh,
should be able to arc the missiles inside.
maybe, but he will only have the chance to hit this. Oh no, the asteroid repels the missiles.
Oh, right. Missiles don't. Yeah, they try to avoid asteroids, so tape cannot be destroyed anymore. As missiles try to arc around to purposely avoid asteroids so that they can get some smart targeting, which is working against Exnil right now.
I was going to test if I can try to prevent anymore. Seems not. Oh, I see what. He's trying to get the missile to arc in. There's one.
Oh, there's one.
But it seems Capable has just gotten in too far.
Yeah, I don't think Exno has a way of targeting him anymore. So I guess it's going to be a long 5 minutes.
Yep, 5 minutes. Waiting 5. Capable might just mine all the way through the asteroid if he's not careful.
Oh, one missile almost. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're getting halfway through, but the momentum just carries them all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't have a time lapse, so it's going to be a 5 minutes of absolutely nothing.
Oh, you haven't activated that setting?
No.
Oh, that's unfortunate. This will be a thrilling 5 minutes. Everybody at the edge of their seat wondering who will win.
Right, I'm going to get something to eat. I'll be back in 4 minutes.
Go ahead. To all the viewers, I suggest you do the same. Get a glass of water or something. This is just going to be a lot of waiting for now.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So, what's the news?
Um, Capable, drilling a little further in, making himself a nice cozy hole.
It seems Exno might be able to break the asteroid. This
Uh,
little weak point here with the oh, it has 640,000 HP. That's a lot.
yeah, don't forget, Exno can no longer use his factories.
Yeah, that's true as well. It seems Z James is forfeiting the tournament
Yeah,
because,
unfortunately, they can't show up.
yeah, shame. And that means Z James has given Aaron a free pass.
Looks that way. That's too bad. Most of these players have been waiting for a month for this tournament to take place.
Yep.
Well, since we're here waiting anyways, for those watching, if you're interested in joining in these kind of events, they are usually hosted once a month, and everybody is welcome to join, new players and veterans alike. And next month, I know that Plaus will be hosting a build and battle tournament, and I will be hosting a combinership tournament. So keep an eye out for those announcements. Don't have very long left to wait now.
Yep.
20 more seconds for the circle to be completely closed in.
Terratron. No, Tapable seems to be trying to move to the more open side of the asteroid to get less ROD damage. Though Tapable does seem to be stuck on the corner.
Yeah, I think because the way those thrusters are placed, he's able to get inside but not get out.
That's actually really interesting. Well, he needs to start repairing sooner rather than later.
Yeah, that reactor is about to hit the half mark for its hit points. But I can now see the crew making their way to the airlocks, and they are going to begin to repair the ship. Oh wait, Tape says he cannot repair his ship. Apparently something went wrong.
Allow ship construction is off in the tournament rules, so you can only blame Tapable for not reading the tournament doc.
Oh no, that is a rookie mistake right there. Such an amusing strat, but just doesn't work because one rule set was turned off.
Yep.
Well, I am sure glad that I'm no longer getting those 5 minutes back.
5 minutes for nothing. Well, we'll see if he. Well, we'll get out the mining lasers and see if he can do anything with it. Oh, never mind.
Oh, nope. And there we go.
Well,
Exnil taking the victory.
right, I'll put that into the document now. XNO1, table 0. And now it is game night versus Coconut Trebuchet, and I'll ping them now.
Yep, game night, well known in previous tournaments, usually placing pretty well. And Coco, I think this may be their first tournament, but I am not sure.
Game night's here. So now we're waiting for. We are waiting for Coconut Trebuchet, wherever they are. Oh, that's really funny. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, okay. Right, I won't do that again. Yep, that's a mistake I made. Well, we're not doing that again. I ended up watching the Austin Powers clip that they posted in tournament chat, and I forgot that the stream audio picks up everything I play on my computer, so they just heard
Oh,
that.
really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny. So anybody watching the stream in the future will just have that weird clip going on.
Yeah, they'll just hear the Austin Powers audio, the guy crashing back and forth.
Neat.
Actually, yeah, if somebody wants to post some kind of music compilation that isn't copyright, well, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's copyright because I'm not getting monetized. But if you want to give, like, put on any music, you can just link it in chat and I might put it on in the background.
Ends up being some like regular elevator music just playing.
I am using OBS right now. And Game Night is using a very weird high-speed, high maneuverability TB rail that has two, is it 8 accelerator rails and has 6, 12, 16 engine, no, 6, 10 engine rooms, and there's a traditional ultralight nuke here that Coconut Trebuchet is using.
Yeah, Game Night's track to beam railfan has been used to great effect. I think he has used it in the previous tournament.
He used something very similar to it.
Oh, but
That's
those
a
nukes,
very
that is
vicious
a
hit
beautiful
immediately.
thing.
There's a second one. Okay, wow. Although, okay, the shield's all good.
Game Night really lucky that none of those nukes hit the rails.
Yep, we'll see how it goes now, though. Okay, there's a free shot for Game Night if he can.
He can't get through the screens though. He has to get a rear shot.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to get. Oops.
Oh, but Coco over rotates, but the over rotation actually saves him. That does mean that in a few moments, those thrusters on the rear half of the left side will run out of power since they've been disconnected, I think.
Oh, okay, he's turned around just in time for that.
Yeah, Game Night can no longer take too many of those hits, as all that armor has been completely annihilated on the left side. Dodges the nukes. Yeah, we can see that Coco is now having some difficulties. Those thrusters have turned off, and he can no longer stop those tractor beams from flipping his ship over. Yeah, it looks like the game is going to get a good shot, but whiffs it. Merely just disconnecting more thrusters.
Okay, I'm just testing if that works. Was I mic off for the last while?
Yeah, that entire time I was speaking alone, you were
Yep.
silent.
Ha. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, and there we go.
Yep. GG.
Coco no longer able to counteract the effect from tractor beams, and Game Night gets a nice shot.
Yeah. And that concludes the fourth match. Game night one, Coconut Trebuchet. No. Yeah. Coconut Trebuchet 0.
Yeah,
And
Coco going to the loser's bracket, and we will now be seeing Luna Astral D versus Geo Defense.
yep. And we're running that now. I'll ping them. And where are we? Luna versus who is it?
Geo versus Luna.
Geo Defense. Just for the sake of it, I want to ask: is the audio balanced, or do I need to lower one of our voices? And it seems Luna's here now. Normally they bring ion buyers. No, not ion buyers. Ion rammers. Um,
Luna is well known for just optimizing and spending a lot of time building some pretty formidable ions. Well, on the other hand, we have Geo, and I don't know if I've heard that name before. It may very well be their first tournament.
yeah, I don't think I recognize them. They seem to be a new player. Right, just gotta. Yeah, okay.
Is the audio fine, or is like one of our voices louder than the other?
Should seems to be okay.
Looks like Geo is still thinking about what he wants to bring.
He's thinking in great detail. I wonder what. No, he probably has never met Luna in game before.
I can't say. I mean, Luna is quite active, so if Geo has played before, it wouldn't be surprising that they fought Luna. So they must be aware that she'll be using some ions.
Maybe.
And again, I say that Luna might just surprise us and bring something completely different.
That's unlikely though. They've played nothing but TV. No, not TV. Ion for like the last year.
Yeah, that's true. Although in the last couple days, she's been developing some ships with chain guns.
The losers bracket is seeming to fill out a bit right now. Well,
Um,
that seems to be ready.
yeah,
Let's
let's
start
go
the
for it.
game. Well, we have Luna bringing, well, of course, Fion, and we have Geodefense bringing 4 different built-ins. That's an interesting choice.
Yeah, apparently they do seem to be a newer player, and so they may not have had time to build their own ship. And
Yeah,
built-ins are allowed. It's
they
just
are.
that they unfortunately don't do very well in PvP. Let's find out. Let's see how Luna and Geo tackle this.
Yep, we'll see how it goes. In the chat there a moment ago, he said he did not prep ships, so yeah.
I mean, regardless, even if players don't have the best ships ever, it allows them to see how tournaments work, and they get to learn a lot, see what the meta is.
It's all just for fun anyway. This isn't a very serious tournament. There's no actual prize aside from bragging rights and a roll.
Hmm. Some could say it is the most important prize, right? To
Yeah,
be able to say
bragging
that for
rights
the
is like
best player.
great. I'm the best player this month. Yeah, this Luna just seems to be going around in orbiting style, forcing them to continually turn.
Yeah, and with her hooks, she's able to just grab one of the smaller ships uh, and slowly destroy them before moving on to the next one.
Yeah, well, yeah, just one after the other. The poor Ion ship isn't able to catch up. If the little
Yeah,
Ion ship was just a little bit faster.
one small ion ship on a mission.
And it's facing one of the scariest Ion ships around, so we'll see how it goes. Well, you can only expect the worst. There's a massive price gap here. I think that ship is worth like 400k by the looks of it.
So it just needs to kill a ship that has 3 times as much firepower.
Yeah, and shields that can easily take its Ion eternally. Oh, the Ion turned inwards. Poor Ion ship. It was running away for too long and didn't be on target, so its Ion is facing inwards.
Yeah, I think this is going to be done. That his ion
Yep.
doesn't even have time to rotate back and front.
Yep, that's GG by the looks of it. Yep, that's it. Right, I'm resorted. And I'll put in the thing, the score now. Luna 1, Geo. Submit.
Yeah, Luna moving on, Geo dropping, and we will now be seeing Toothless versus Dreadnought.
Yep. Will we continue with the losers bracket, or will we just clear the winners bracket straight away?
Um, Good question. I guess we could play the second round, the winners bracket, to give those other players a break, and then move on to the loser bracket.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. Normally, when the previous tournaments were hosted, they just clear straight through the winners bracket, and then they clear straight through the losers bracket and finish with the grand final.
Well, I guess it depends. Do we intend on finalizing this tournament today, no matter what, or if it takes too long, will we finish it some other day?
Yeah, that's the same. That's the question. I'll actually make a poll in tournament announcements while we wait for our players. Alright, it seems we're ready. And let's get this. Well, let's get the show on the road then.
Yeah, Toothless and Dreadnought. Both players been relatively active recently. I know Toothless does play some ions at times. So what have they brought? Oh,
Well, Dreadnought has seemed to brought a chain gun orbiter. That's an interesting ship design. I haven't seen anything like that in a while. And Toothless is brought a locking. Oh, a locking ultralight missile orbiter. Something like you would bring.
yeah, a man after my own heart.
Oh, did the detach fail?
Oh no, I think it failed.
Oh, that's
Now,
sad.
do we offer the player the opportunity to restart? Okay, looks like he's all for it. Yeah, sadly what happens at times is if one player is lagging severely, the lock can fail. But in ideal conditions, it's normally a flawless combination.
Just making sure the players are using the same ships.
Hopefully the lag doesn't break the lock again.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Toothless now, see how it goes. And that's a fail.
Oh
God damn it.
no. I played a match earlier today with them, and the locking orbiter was working just fine, so I wonder if they might have made some modifications. Oh, you know what? I think it might be the structure at the edges. I don't know if that's causing some issues. Maybe hitting the
Yeah.
hitbox of the tubes?
What Toothless really could do right now is that he could do a 180 and start pushing the missiles.
Yeah, that's pretty much their best bet at hoping for a victory.
They could also just become a PD orbiter, which would be less effective, but also an option.
That would be pretty dangerous, considering that chain guns are absolutely devastating versus large shields.
Seems that's what he's going for, though. I think he's just going to rely on the huge speed advantage that he's gained from losing all the weight. Well, it isn't particularly huge, actually.
Uh-oh. He's losing some speed now.
Oh, okay. He's trying to bring them back to the missile pod.
Yeah, Dreadnought knows better. He's just going to camp the center.
Yep. And it seems Toothless has decided he's going to push his missile pods. I think he's just going to move it to the center and force Dreadnought to shoot it. Oh,
Man,
here's Dreadnought.
you really hate to see when a locking ship fails because they're so interesting when they actually work.
Yeah, but that's the thing in tournaments. You can never expect everything to work perfectly. You need to have a backup in some situations. Oh, it seems Toothless got a back ram.
Oh no, he could make this work for him still.
He could, he definitely could, but he might just be a little too slow to stay on the
He
back.
needs to rotate the other way. He's trying to focus one side, but one Dreadnought's just
Oh,
rotates
he's
hard.
relying on the missile to sustain pressure, forcing him to stay facing towards it. But that won't last forever.
Man, this could be the greatest comeback of all times. I'm not even kidding there.
Oh lord. He seems to be taking out a lot of thrusters.
If I were Toothless right now, I'd redirect the point defense towards the other side, so Dreadnought just doesn't have any speed left to try to disengage.
Toothless now needs to ram the side that he's been shooting at to force him to continue flying forward, but he did not do it in time. Oh, but he oversteered. Dreadnought seems awfully hesitant to fire his chain guns.
Yeah, especially since chainsaws are hit scan weapons. They don't really need to be aimed. The AI just takes care of it. Okay, there we go. Toothless. Finally seeing that Dreadnought cannot rotate properly the edge away.
I, okay. Um, just looking in tournament chat, but well, this
That
could still
one
go either
slam
way.
in rear.
Oh, the chain guns nearly had him there for a moment.
Yeah, if they were fully ramped up, just that slight mistake where they had an angle of the reactor could have been enough for it to detonate.
Though the speed advantage is narrowly keeping Toothless alive right now.
Oh, but he gets a good bounce. Is he going to get behind again?
That's a very good pivot on a ship that type of a. If you're getting a pivot on the wall, you're a great pilot,
Oh
but that's a
no,
very
he
hard
needs to
thing
get
to
in the
do.
way.
He needs to run. He's not going to survive that sustain.
It's too late, I think. If he turns now, those chain guns can rip apart the rear half of
Yep,
the
he needs
ship.
to do a 180.
Dreadnought does not have a lot of ammo on those chain guns, so technically if Toothless
Oh,
risks damage, he could survive.
oh, maybe, but it does not. It does seem unlikely. Oh, he
Oh,
narrowly survives.
barely manages to stay into the game. Yeah, at this
Oh,
point,
he's gone
Toothless
now.
really needs to just force Dreadnought to over-rotate on the side where he has thrusters, and then double back the edge away.
He seems to be having some crew issues with his engines.
Might be some crew bug issues, as he's taking a bunch of damage and some of the crew quarters have been destroyed. Yeah,
Maybe.
that's what it looks like. Some crew has been leaving the engine rooms.
Yeah, they just left.
Well, no matter what's happening on Toothless ship, Dreadnought is
Oh, there goes
capitalizing
the
on this
reactor.
game.
The control room is momentarily being destroyed. But Dreadnought does not notice the control room is there when it aims at the reactor still. Oh well, that's GG.
That could have been the funniest comeback of all times. Toothless failing to combine both halves and getting behind Dreadnought was one of the plays of all time.
Yeah, that was near. That was a very impressive strategy. Dreadnought 1, Toothless 0. Okay, we'll continue with the winners bracket then, I suppose.
Sounds good.
Okay, so now it's Game Night versus Aaron. Aaron, yeah. The panic setting in for Aaron. Though this matchup seems fairly okay. Game Night is a very experimental player, so his strategies might not be up to the meta standard. Though he is a very good player in himself, so his shifts are going to be optimized.
Yeah,
But
you just never know what he's going to be bringing.
yeah, he could be bringing the most absurd ship you've never seen in your life, or he could be bringing one of his go-tos.
Aaron, on the other hand, plays a bunch of ion ships and does pretty well with them, so I would be surprised if they bring something else.
Well, knowing that, Game Night might just bring something like his TB rail and immediately win. So the mind games will be more, well, what if Eren brings an orbital wall? What would I use to bring that? What would I counter that with?
Yeah, so many choices and only a few seconds to decide.
Yep, okay, let's get the game going.
So both players bring some ion rammers, with Game Night using a version that uses detachable quarters. Yeah, I'm seeing 16 ions on Game Night's ship, and Eren has 20, so Eren's gonna have more firepower here. But Game Night seems to have some more electrical disruptors, and no, they both have the same amount of shields. It's gonna come down to whoever is able to focus their ions best and maybe get a good ram. Yes, both players are engaging. It appears that Game Night is focusing on one of the hooks on Eren's ship. And Eren doing the same, trying to take away the opponent's ability to impact their maneuverability. Slow, if you are still here, your mic may not be working.
Christ's sake, I was talking the entire time. I swear to
Okay, I
God.
was wondering.
Okay.
I was afraid I may be talking over you since I was not hearing you.
Yeah. Though it seems Game Night has... Oh no, it actually seems rather close here.
Now the thing is, Eren can actually aim his prisms. But
Oh, there it
Game
is.
Night as well, so
There's the ion aiming.
yes, Game Night still has so much armor.
Yeah,
Well, Eren is just running
there's
like
nothing
on
left.
bits and pieces.
Oh, that is a very bad situation for Eren.
Yeah, especially since Game Night still has a hook, so that's gonna stop him. Oh, yeah.
Okay, they're both doing a staring contest down their barrels. I'm not sure. It's going to come down to shields to stay in by the looks of it.
This could be close, but Eren no longer has shields up.
Okay,
and it's reacting. Oh, that's armor!
Oh!
That armor almost saved Eren.
Oh, it's going down the barrel. It still might have a chance.
If Eren has like maybe a few moments, but I don't know if he has enough firepower now.
Yeah, it seems the armor is gone. Oh, they might have a structure there to protect them, do they? They do. They have a structure in their barrel to stop debris from going in.
Yeah, and there goes his ship split in half.
That's GG.
Man, if it had been like, if Eren's shield had held up for just a few more seconds, that big chunk of armor could completely block Game Knight's damage capability, so could have been a deciding factor.
Oh, no, this is best of 3, actually. They can stay. Because... Is it? No, it's not. I'm a liar. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, this is sticking around on the bracket, so we're not there yet.
Yeah, and I've actually done it backwards because I didn't scroll up. Whoops. Okay, we're gonna do Lunastro versus Dreadnought now. Okay, I'm going to have to kick... No, I need to kick Eren. This is not best of 3. I made a mistake. I just didn't read the bracket properly. Okay, this match is underway now. Okay, Luna is here, and now we just wait for Dreadnought. Right, I'll keep a heads up. Um,
Okay, there we go. Dreadnought's here.
okay, yep, then we're sorted. Now we just need to wait for them to select their ships, and we'll get this game underway.
Mm-hmm. Back to the pre-match. Few minutes of mind games. Luna has her pick locked in.
What did
Probably,
Dreadnought bring last time? Was it the Orbiter? The chain gun Orbiter?
yeah, Dreadnought had the chain gun orbiter versus, was it Toothless with the locking orbiter that failed?
I think so. Well, we better get going.
So just checking if your mic is muted or not.
Okay, I'm here now.
Okay,
So yeah, so Fion from Luna again. Is it any different from what you've seen before, or is it just the exact same ship?
no, tried and true. She has spent countless hours optimizing this ship, and that is her icon pretty much.
Yep. Dreadnought has brought a three-way chain gun splitter. That's very interesting.
Yeah, traps are known for doing pretty well against some ion ships, so it's going to come down to piloting. Will Dreadnought be able to force Luna to focus on one ship while the others get the side or rear?
Dreadnought has sent one up really high, while the other two are staying fairly close together. I think he sent that top chain gun ship a little bit too high, though.
Yeah, he will have difficulties bringing that ship back
Okay, that
into
is
the
an
line now.
immediate flank if he can activate the top ship.
But chain guns take
Oh,
so long to ramp up.
if he were to
He is going
auto-fire
to lose the
there.
third.
Okay, the first one is more or less gone. Though he has a flank right now, so if he could have very quickly abused this, but his ammo was almost out.
Now, looking at his ships, how their thrusters seem to be firing, I think Dreadnought does not have auto ram. So
Pilotless.
he's manually flying or RTSing commands for all of his ships, which is going to make it extremely difficult.
Yeah. Seems Luna got the two too quickly though, so she is basically won already.
Yeah, proving once again just how good of a pilot she is.
Yeah, that's a very, very decisive win.
Well played to both players. Luna moving on and Dreadnought moving down.
Yep, and we will mark it in the channel. Luna 1, Dreadnought 0. Okay, now we'll go back to the top of the bracket since I missed it the first time. Blaze, it's your match.
Yeah, that is my match. So I will be muting myself
Yep,
as I
okay,
am a terrible multitasker.
go
So I'll see
ahead.
you everyone in a bit.
Yep, and I'll move you up into the main match. So we wait for Light Lord in the meantime. Right, Night Lord is here. Now we get to see what happens. Blaze is a very well-known player, and Night Lord is a fairly well-known player as well, but I have played more against Blaze rather than Night Lord, so I would be expecting something like, what, an ultralight missile orbiter from Blaze, or what are they? The hyperdrive nuke ship. But I haven't played Night Lord. Well, anyway, that's Chain Gun V. Is it optimized? Yeah, it looks very optimized. Oh, he's abandoned his crew. He's abandoned his crew. That's really sad. But Night Lord has brought a flak orbiter ball that could do quite a lot of damage. Oh, poor Blaze. I think he's gone too far for his crew. How far is that? Oh, here they are. They're quite a ways away. He might not be ready in time. Though Night Lord seems to be waiting for him. Yep. Okay. Blaze is almost ready to begin fighting once again. It seems all of the crew is inside. So now we get to see what chain gun bees do to ships that are... That actually, maybe the flak one may be able to outspeed it, but it's unlikely. Ah, hmm. They seem to be avoiding aggression for now. Nylor does not seem to want to engage. That's probably the best move they can make. Not engaging that thing is... Well, I mean, engaging that thing is pretty much death because it has so much maneuverability and damage, it can just delete you. And Nightlord has a lot more sustainability, so he might just be able to wait until Blaze is forced into an unfavorable position. Oh, it's a trap. I didn't notice. Yeah, that changes things a lot. Things. Oh my god, English. But one is immediately gone, and the Nightlord might not have the APM to use all three of them. Oh, there goes one. There goes the second. And the weapons are on hold. He still has about 1/3 of his clips, so he very well could be able to kill the third, but the third one is coming in for a flank. Oh, this might be very close. Blaze has so much debris stuck on his weaponry, he might not be able to turn around for it. And even if he does, his weaponry might be blocked, though he seems to have cleared it. Oh, Blaze is turned on his weapons. Nightlord got a little bit too close there. Oh, Blaze is having some sustain issues. No, that's just the cause of the boost. Blaze stands a chance here, but Nightlord may just be able to bait out shots until he's completely out of ammo. That could spell doom to Blaze's ship. Though he does have a fair bit of ammo left, that weapon's offline. But yeah, the rest of them seem to have 4 clips or more in each weapon, so he may just be able to get away with it. Oh, what? Is Nightlord trying to put a ship in front of him? That's very interesting. Gives him a buffer. Um, hmm. Blaze has opted to go to the middle while Nightlord plays with his corpse. With his own, like... Yeah. I think we're just going to have a waiting game by the looks of it. I think Nightlord's just going to wait for RLD so he can spiral Blaze out. But at the same time, he might not win that because of the pure DPS chain guns can possess. Oh, it seems we're about to engage. He's put a barrier in front of himself. Oh, but he's turned away. Blaze actually didn't lose a terrible lot of ammo to that. And Nightlord lost quite a lot of his thrusters. That was not good for Nightlord. Okay, seems Nightlord's about to engage once more. Oh, he might actually be trying to flee, but he might be too far away. Yep, that's GG. Okay, Blaze is almost ready to come back. I'll put that into the mark and we'll be ready for the next match. Oh, I forgot to add this in progress. Whoops. Klaus versus X Snow is next.
Alright, and I am back.
Welcome back. Well done.
Nightlord had me sweating there, man. I'm not even kidding.
That was a very close match. I'm going to move you into observers and have it like that. I'm honestly very impressed by your piloting there. You did very well to survive a chain gun trap. Was it? No, it was a flak trap actually.
Yeah. Oh, it's just a flak wall, but with charges, making it able to separate into 3 individual traps.
It's a very
It
stressful
was
situation.
when I saw that at first, I thought I had it in the bag, and when he separated it into 3 pieces, I started sweating bullets.
Yeah, it's a very simple matchup if it can split, but if it can, it becomes a very, very different story.
Because the Alpha Chain Gun, as powerful as it can be, once the boosters run out, there is no way of replenishing the power. Meaning that any of the separate ships could have just gotten straight behind me.
Yep.
So I got very lucky.
Yeah, it was very close to happening at the very start there.
I think what managed to decide the victory for me there was that I was able to catch one ship and then I went straight for the second one. If
Yeah.
Nightlord had been able to separate, get some more distance with those 2 ships on the sides, he would have been able to take the victory. But
Yeah.
anyways, enough of that. We are now seeing Plows versus Exno.
That'll be loaded in. We'll see what they bring. Alright, starting from left to right, Klaus has brought his flak wall again. Did he bring that last time? I think he did.
Yet he did.
And
Flak
Exno
walls are
has
very
brought...
good.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I just say that Flakwar's all known for being very good, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, and Exno has brought a very unique looking avoider.
I think it's Excel's attempt at making an ultralight avoider. It has like a bunch of crew detach. The disruptors are currently trying to remove it, and there we go.
He
And it has a
also,
couple mines as well.
yeah, that could be a very good spacing tool against orbiters. Klaus would need to be very. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry, I just pressed my key by accident. You were saying?
um, Klaus would need to be very cautious while coming into Exno's range because of the mines. He could deal critical damage immediately.
Yeah, I mean, Flak is known for being able to shoot down projectiles, but if they shoot down mines, that shrapnel will still be there. So if he goes full speed trying to ram Exno, that could be his doom.
Well, it seems the Klaus is floating around the middle while Exno is rather trying to stay behind the rock and force an engagement. Well,
Yeah, both
no.
players trying to play to the strengths of their ship, and Avoider does very well around rocks, and Plaus knows this, so he's just holding the center, which means that eventually Exno will have to move.
Though, around my experience, I actually feel an avoider in an open playing field is actually superior because you have more ways to wrap around the opponent. Having being stuck around the rock makes it very restrictive in terms of movement options.
Yeah, that could be correct against some regular walls, but don't forget that Flak is a head scan weapon, and in the open, if Plaus angles right, every single one of those flag batteries can focus on a single point without having to aim or lead shots.
Oh, that is true. See, if it were anything like a cannon or a laser orbital wall, that would be the case. But because
Hmm.
it's lag, you're right.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah. So at this point, Ixnil is just trying to play for time, hoping that Plaus will grow tired and come after him.
Hmm. But since it's a tournament, that's not likely to happen, and Klaus might just wait for the ROD to force Exyno in.
Yeah, as Ixnil is saying in chat, we could say he got unlucky. If the game had
Yeah.
spawned in an asteroid right in the center, it would have been perfect for him. There is a larger asteroid, not too far, but Ixnil would have to travel a lot of open space.
Yeah, that would be closer to the center, and that would be very beneficial to Exyno, but I'm not sure if they're going to be able to make it there without getting intercepted.
I doubt it.
Do they have boost? No, they do not.
It just looks like an ultralight avoider with a lot of strafing capabilities.
It's actually it looks like it's heavily armed, but it's actually rather underarmed for a ship of its size.
I've just realized something else. If you take a closer look at Exno's ship, he has two of the command rooms stacked on one side.
It's an odd decision, isn't it?
Yeah, like usually you see them spread out so that if one module or one side is destroyed, the rest of the ship is still in working order. But if he were to take a critical hit on the left side, that could pretty much compromise his entire vessel.
Yeah, he'd have to turn off 3 of his 4 modules immediately. Well, I mean, past this, Exno could attempt pushing the rock inward towards the center, trying to make a little bit more ground for himself.
He could do that. That is true. Slowly push the pile of rock.
Yeah, it weighs about 1 billion tons though, so he'll be making rather small amounts of progress.
I know in a previous match I had the other day against Tapable, the player who was
Oh,
using that
Exno's
miner.
going for it.
Oh, oh yeah, he maybe.
Oh no, he seems to be just trying to bait Klaus out.
Yeah, he knows that if he gets caught in the open, it's going to be very difficult for him.
He has the spacing rod that could help him out in the meantime, though.
That is true.
Does Exno's shield uptime look good, or do you think it would very quickly fall under the constant attack of the flak?
So from what I see, the large shields are right next to the reactors, so they should be replenished. Well, they should have a replenishing rate that's quite good. And he also has some heavy laser blasters with a door next to the large shields, which means that he's using pre-tasking. Pre-tasking means that crew that will be replenishing those heavy lasers can instead redirect that battery to the shield if it needs it. So it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, looks good at the minute. Though, yeah, the thrusters are. I want to have a look at these thrusters. They seem to be ran through themselves. I saw one I do a ship similar to that a while ago.
Now, I don't know how much optimization has gone into the ship, but I am worried that some of those thruster clusters at the rear, the ones where the crew has to go through an engine room before getting to them, they might be able to have some sustainability issues.
Maybe. Though Exno could still very easily just go out there and engage Plows. It doesn't particularly matter because if Plows comes straight at him, he can just mine, and it would become very scary for Plows very quickly.
Hmm. Well, it all depends on that first mine volley.
Oh,
If Klaus does not avoid properly, that will spell his doom. But if External doesn't get that good hit, it goes the other way just as well.
yeah, Exno ship is extremely funny. Do you see the armor in front of his reactor?
Yeah, it's a bunch of
That's not
corridors.
armor.
I think it's spaced armor, maybe like a precaution against nukes.
Oh, it could also be situationally useful against cannons because they will slow down once they hit corridor.
Right, so like yeah, if he makes a mistake, it's like that small stopgap where the cannons won't be able to penetrate as far.
Okay, Exno seems to be forced inwards now.
Yeah, he has figured out that with the rod closing in, he can't camp there forever.
Though he does have an advantage in the ROD, so I understand why he's waiting.
You were saying that Exo has the advantage in the Ring of Death?
Yes, because he can. Well, I mean, if Klaus gets a ram, of course he'll win, but Exno can actually force Klaus outside of the ROD over and over thanks to clever placements of mines.
That's true, yeah. It's like I said, it's all going to come down to Exno's mind placement.
Yeah, because if he does it incorrectly or Klaus gets to them before they arm, it's immediately over. Depending on. Does Klaus have hockeys? Yes, he does.
Both players having nerves of steel, just waiting it out, knowing that at any moment they're going to have to clash.
Yep. Exno is pre-firing here. In a moment, Klaus is going to charge.
Yeah, Klaus is
Here it
going
is.
for it.
Okay, the mines need to be released now if he wants them to arm.
Oh,
Oh,
there goes the mines.
there they go.
Oh,
Wow.
my
Wow. Very nice. Okay, now Exno got pinned though. No, he didn't. He actually. That was a very lucky explosion for Exno.
Oh
But
no,
no,
but this is terrible now.
his
Two of the
control room.
cockpits. Yeah. As we were saying, two of the commander rooms were on the left side, which is the piece that got disconnected, so Exno can no longer control his ship.
Oh, that seems to be GG.
It was such a good mine. Like he placed them perfectly.
Oh, there's still a control room left on this. Where's the extra control room? What's keeping this game on?
Yeah, Expo's last piece is on fire with the so
Oh,
I think that's game.
Yeah, that looks to be GG.
I see some crew with some fire extinguishers, but they are so far away.
Well, they might be able to redirect there just in time, but in this situation, it's going to be.
Well, the thing is, Plow still has two-thirds of the ship, and Xno basically has almost less than a fourth. No, it is a fourth, so yeah, it's still going to be an uphill battle for Xno now.
Well, he seems to be intact, though the ROD has done critical damage already.
And that's game. Well played to Plows, moving on.
Okay, and we put in the results now. 1, 2, 0. Okay, so Blaze, it's your turn again.
All right.
And Exno needs to be.
Wait, if it's my turn again, that means I'm going against Plows?
Yep, that's right.
Oh, okay, so you want to go through the entire winner's bracket before going to the loser's bracket.
That's right.
Okay, I see. So this will be a
Best of
best
three.
of three? All right. I like how you're pinging me while in the lobby.
Yep, just have to do it for. What do we call it? Tradition?
Well, on that note, I will be leaving you for the duration of these matches. See you back
Yep,
in a bit.
have fun. Well, now we get to see what Plaus and Blaze bring. Plaus was bringing the Flackwall Ultra out, but I think he might change now that he knows Blaze has the Chain Gun V that might just win against it. I think Blaze is psyching himself out, trying to pick a ship that will counter everything Plaus can bring. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we are. Plaus has brought a deck cannon spinner. Very interesting idea. And Unicorn by Blaze is the. Oh, this is a very unfortunate matchup for Blaze. Blaze has brought an anti-rammer TB rail. It has the cone here to stop orbital ships from just getting right in on top of it. But that won't matter because Plaus is designed to also do that, and he has a lot more defense than Blaze. So this is not looking good for Blaze, honestly. Oh my god. Yeah. This is going to be one of the matches. This ship looks very rushed. It doesn't have a very circular ring on the inside. Very inconsistent. And the paint is heresy. But Blaze's ship actually has nicer looking paint, even though it's still just similarly paint blocks here and there. But it actually has a nice design aspect to it rather than brick. But we'll see how it goes. Plaus has made it to the middle while Blaze spent a little bit getting rid of his. Contemplating if he wanted to get rid of the ramming horn or not, but he seems to have decided that he didn't need it. Okay, there's the first shot. Seems to have made a very minimal dent in the spinning armor. The centrally placed asteroid might be a huge asset to Blaze, though. That could be something he could work around. There's another shot placed in a similar location. I feel Blaze is going to kite Klaus for the entire round. Depending on how much ammo he has, he might just win with that strategy. And here comes another shot on the same spot once again, but it may be delayed. Yeah, seems to be getting fanned out. Whoops. Just gonna scan through what's happening. Yeah, so Blaze has nukes. I did not notice that until now. Yeah. That is another strategy he could be using. He could be shooting out nukes. Though if he gets that close, he risks that did the deck cannon spinner get stuck? I got three, okay. Blaze is just going to have to play the waiting game versus the spinner because I don't think he has the confidence to go in close, which makes sense because if he gets in close, he's just, well... Yeah, if he gets too close, he's kind of going to take damage to those deck cannons. And he's going to... Yeah. Oh, the deck... Why is he facing the other way is my question. Why isn't he continuing to face Blaze? Yeah, the nukes seem to be pretty consistent damage dealers, though he won't have them forever. How much ammo do you have left? Oh, you have very little ammo on those nukes. Yeah, that thruster is going to take quite a lot of harm over the course of the battle, though it's just a waiting game in all serious. Yeah, it's just a waiting game. There's not much to say about it. It's really annoying to narrate this match. I'm probably just going to say what happened as it happened, but I can't really say much more. If there's another nuke salvo, that was a very well placed salvo. That nearly got out the thruster. Um, what do I even say? Right, I'm just probably, well, Blaze's, well, their ROD is closing in, and, well, Klaus is only taking marginal damage, and he still has the internal shell, so this is going to be a very tough thing for Blaze to pull off still. Oh, here's another shot. Maybe he'll take the reactor this time. Oh, he just cleared the thrusters. There's no need to check that module anymore. though. He seems to really want that reactor. Oh, he's getting in close. There's the first shot that landed from Klaus, I think. Oh, that's a devastating shot from Blaze. It took out 2 of his deck cannons almost immediately. More deck cannons are being shot in the meantime. Klaus's spin rate has gone down enough to where Blaze can comfortably get shots. That's a very bad thing for Klaus, that is. Yeah, he has to rely on the frontal armor of his internal deck cannons to survive any more shots. Well, I mean, fair enough, but it's a very boring match, so I haven't been paying very much attention to it. So, as of right now, I don't see very much way for Blaze to get past that core. Unless Blaze spins the core fast enough to outdo its spin rate, which is what he's trying now. Oh yeah, I should probably fix that. Hold on. Right, you shouldn't be hearing any more pings. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, just to make this clear, this is the best of 3, so this is going to be this is going to be a long one. Okay, Blaze has another chance, but it was covered up by Flash just in time, and even if so, Blaze ended up shooting the wrong place. Yeah, just to clarify, the people are able to choose different ships each round. It isn't restricted in the way that you'd say it is. You're able to pick different ships each and every time. It isn't going to be TB rail versus deck cannon spinner brick 3 times in a row, but that would just get boring. I will be right back in a moment. I'll just let this finish off. Okay, I'm back. Seems the match is just about over, and it's actually gotten rather close. Blaze seems closer to the center of the ROD, so Klaus might burn out before. Okay, it's getting very close. Though the rails aren't able to penetrate the armor still because of the penetration resistance. Oh, there goes another. That's a very damaging tick from the ROD. Klaus's spinner is split in half. That's 47. That's 40. Yeah, Klaus's control rooms are. Oh, yeah. Klaus is actually. Yeah, Klaus is going to burn out first, but it may actually be beneficial for Klaus to have his HP at lower HP. No. Words. It actually might be beneficial for. Oh, okay. Scratch what I was saying. But what I was trying to say is that because his cockpit was on low HP, he may have actually survived longer. Because the ROD targets the highest HP targets first and then works its way down, as far as I know. Okay, now it's time for round two. Let's hope that we don't have another fucking slugfest for 10 minutes with the brick and something that somehow won against the brick. Well, I mean, the TV ship was very well piloted to survive that. Normally, they would be in a losing battle if they were to be playing aggressive. Okay, time to start the match. Okay, so Plaus has brought a reverse missile orbiter with. Oh, that's a really interesting missile type. Has all of the missiles placed in there. Okay, that's very cool. But Blaze has brought basically my spinner, but different. It has quite a lot of firepower, seems well defended, though it seems to be rather slow at spinning. It doesn't seem to have the same momentum as my one did. I think I run it incorrectly, but the next match will be best of three, and the fight for the winner of the winners bracket will be best of five. But previously, it was best of three for fighting for the grand final spot, like Saras did it, and the grand final was best of five. But past that, it should be okay if we'll just run it slightly differently than we used to. Okay, Blaze is currently making his way to the center, while Klaus is actually really obsessed about trying to kill the tiny squib. Seems to be just another waiting game. God damn. Okay, there's the first shot. It got through to the shields, even though there is 16 point defense. It actually healed 2 of the 3 rails, but the last one got through. And the shield is immediately back up. It might be very hard to get through that. Okay, the continual fire might get through, though Klaus could easily always just back away. See what the little ship is doing down here? Seems to be waiting. Okay, Geo Defense seems to have engaged. No, not Geo, Klaus seems to have engaged. Wow, words are hard. But Klaus seems to have engaged, though the Squibs very quickly came in to deter the attack. Okay, right, I've just been told to speed up the tournament. How exactly am I supposed to do that? Okay, those shields seem to be taking a beating, though they are very well sustained, so it will be quite hard to get anything through it. Okay, the squib is coming in again, I think. Yep, there it is, straight away. Oh, it seems he might get a hit. He did. Okay, he got a hit. Okay, that is quite a lot of damage for a kite. The squib can just completely maneuver around the missile, it doesn't really matter. Though it's very interesting how Blaze is using WAS and D direct control to fly that thing. That's actually impressive. Oh, there's the hit on the squib. Though I wasn't zoomed in to see it. Okay, the spinner has got a fairly decent hit in. I think Klaus is just completely stunned on what to do. All they need to do is move the spinner into the middle and this is set up again. Oh, they went into the rock. Don't forget the spinner, don't go backwards. During the setup for an attack, you can you would actually RTS the squib to get it into position while hotkey firing the spinner. Once the spinner starts fighting, though, you would immediately direct control the squib and go murder. But at the moment, it seems Klaus is having a lot of trouble getting through the armor of the spinner. But Blaze got the squib back. Okay, that was a very cool dodge. There's too much pressure for Klaus to do anything in this situation. The pressure from the spinner is too much to, like, you mean he could definitely fly away, but he isn't moving. Okay, GG. Well, that's Blaze's win. Okay,
All right, I am back.
well done.
Thank you, thank you. Plows had to be sweating. He's probably what I regard as one of the best players in the game right now.
Yeah, that honestly, it was really hard to narrate both of those matches. Particularly the first one, because it was literally just you spinning around in circles shooting a brick.
Yeah, that's the thing with that kind of spinners. As much as they look cool, the gameplay can take quite a while.
Okay.
Well played to Plows, man. Making me sweat.
Versus... I'm gonna ping them anyway, even if they're there. Okay. Well, was this match played already?
Yeah, I think it was, wasn't it?
Let me check the match logs.
It wasn't. It wasn't. You're thinking about Aaron versus Game Night.
That's what I'm thinking of.
So, Game Night and Luna Astro D. I'd regard them both as the best Ion pilots in the game right now.
Yeah, they're both very confident Ion players, though Game Night has a lot of other tools that Luna doesn't have.
hmm Luna is very focused on ions, so
Okay,
maybe I'll give her an edge. Oh wait, that's new.
that's a very interesting light ship. It's an
So,
Ion. Oh, sorry.
no, I've recently seen her posted on Excelsior, and it's interesting design. I just didn't know if it was very viable, but apparently so.
10 small shield Ion. How big is the core? 28. That's a massive core.
Yeah, you usually see that many ions on a cruiser, but on a rammer, that is unusual.
Yeah, Game Night has brought the same TB rail from before. Served them well so far.
Now, it should be known that Luna
Oh,
pioneered the research for hooks as a means of countering TB rails, so she knows what she's doing in regards to
yeah,
fighting TB.
she has quite a lot of tools, so that's the end. Yep.
Yep, that's it. TB rails will end a match very quickly if the ram is not secured.
Yeah, GG.
Well done to both players. Yeah, I was saying, maybe like a month ago or not so long, players have managed to develop means of ramming tractor beam rail fans that have 8 tractor beams.
Yeah. It's eventually going to have to get to the point where Tractor Beam ships spend half their budget on TB and it's going to be really funny, but they'll have no damage.
Yeah, that or players add a central horn, which completely prevents the ram.
That is true, and it would be a lot cheaper. Okay, let's go again. Okay, so Game Night has brought the same TB rail, and Luna has brought a chain gun rammer. Weren't we talking about these before?
Yeah, we were in the last day or so. Luna and a few more players have begun trying to adapt chain guns into rammers, and they have been getting quite a fair bit of success. Mostly against ultralight ships, as chain guns completely rip apart large shields. So let's see how it works against Tractor Beam Railfans.
This seems very interesting.
Again, it's all going to come down to Luna securing that ram. If she's
Yeah.
able to do so, she wins.
You can afford a lot more thrusters per chain gun, is what I'm realizing, for equivalent damage.
Okay, what's unfortunate, there's a Luna right there. If she had ramped up her chain guns earlier, that would have been game. But because she didn't do so, I don't think she
Oh,
can
that's a
ram it
bad
anymore.
spin.
Yeah, there it goes.
That's
And
GG.
that's game. GG, yeah.
Well, that was a devastating blitz of a 3 round. Two nil.
Thing is, imagine if Luna had played an Ion there. Uh, Normally, what JK did to avoid the ram is typically what you do against an Ion Rammer. But against CG, because the rate of fire is so high when they're fully ramped up, you can't run away like Game Night did. So if only she had ramped up earlier, she could have won that.
Yep, so now we have you versus Game Night.
Apparently so.
Okay, let me just ping Game Night. And you, for the sake of it. Game Night has to come back.
Oh, by the way, is this still a best of three or best of five now?
This is now... Hmm, I'm not sure.
Like the finals is best of five, but
The
I guess the
semis are best of...
semifinals is still a best of three?
Yes, I would think so. I think I did the thing incorrectly. I may have to correct that for the losers bracket, but this will be a best of three. The previous 4 matches were meant to be a best of one, I think.
Oh, okay.
Whoops. But I ended up realizing that 2 matches before. I think it was during your match, but it should be okay.
It doesn't change much as both Game Night and I won both our matches, so.
Yep.
Anyhow, see you all in a bit.
Alright, see you then. Okay, so now we just wait for the match to begin. Again, Blaze is going through his extensive library to find one ship that counters everything Game Night could ever bring. Okay, let's go. Right, so Blaze has brought his ultralight missile orbiter. It locks the bat. It locks the other way. And Game Night has the same ion ship that takes 10 years to activate. I will be right back. Depending on the situation, Blaze will win, or he will respect it and give Game Night time to prepare. Okay, I'm back. Let's see what I missed. Seems Blaze is just opting to EMP Game Night at the minute. I will update the brackets. What is needing to be updated? I think the bracket should be okay. Game Night seems to be getting in close to the ultralight. That's not good for Blaze. Oh, there's Ion has got on off the missiles for a moment, and there's a ram. Okay, seems Game Night got a very nice ram, though Blaze might be able to fan it out for just long enough to get a hit, though that's unlikely. Oh yeah, that's devastating. Yep, that's a good round there. Okay, it's time for round two. Right, let's go. Why am I saying it like that? Okay. See if it's the same matchup or see if they change it up. Okay, Lace has brought his Chain Gun V, and Game Night has brought the same. Okay, he's collected all of his crew this time, he didn't abandon any. That's a good sign. Game Night has just about readied himself. His crew is now starting to float to the ions. Immediately throwing away his ramming hooks because they'll only be a detriment versus this type of ship. Makes sense. So, at this point, Game Night has to take out the structure of the chain guns to have a chance at surviving. And that would be fairly difficult because it's very well secured structures. It has about 3 or 4 different connection points throughout it. Okay, let's see how it goes. He's getting a lot of focus down on that armor immediately. Game Knight is struggling to keep up. Chain guns are halfway expired, though that looks very bad. Yeah, that's GG. And that's 1-1. Now this will decide it. Oh god, Cosmeteer has crashed. Never mind, it hasn't. It nearly crashed. Okay, okay, Game Knight. Sounds like a new corporate to me, but he could just be misleading him. Okay, let's go. Okay, so Blaze has brought his Unicorn, his anti-ram TB, and Game Knight has brought a traditional orbital wall with no large shielding. This is going to be devastating. Yeah, okay, actually, Game Knight has a split, so this may be dangerous, though. Oh, that's actually very misleading paint. I thought his cannons were inoperable because of the red paint over them. Nope, that is just paint. But this could go very wrong very quickly if Blaze doesn't play the game properly. But he is a very good player, so there is a good chance he might survive. They're all on the one side, which is very good for Blaze because he has armor on that side. But the moment one gets behind, it's gonna go very bad. Oh, there goes one. There's one behind him. There's the second one behind him now. This is very bad. There's now fire on his TV. And his thruster's been shredded. Oh, that reactor's very close to popping though. Yep, okay. That's not good at all, Blaze. Look, Game Knight's doing fairly well for himself. He's gotten a ship behind and is moments away from shooting his reactor. Yep, there goes the thrusters. Yes, GG. Okay, let's put that into the... Oh god, I have to bring it down because it's fighting me. Well, okay. Down comes the bracket. No, not 2 to 9. What am I doing? Who won? Game Night won. What am I doing?
And I am back.
Welcome back. You put up a very valiant effort there. That was well played from very well played for both of you.
Yeah, the mind games were real.
Yeah, you kept on psyching yourself out of the options, and then when you picked the option you thought was a good one, he ended up changing his ship. This one's 3.
This was the best out of this first. So yeah, JK moves on, and I will move down.
Okay, time to move on to the losers bracket. Hopefully everybody's still here, because now it's time for Terratron versus Tapeable.
Will we see his tractor beam rail against Tapeable's weird looking tractor beam and mine ship?
Okay, let's see if Terratron sees it this time. He didn't make his username legible, so I'm not going to ping him. I'm not going through all of that effort. Well, I mean, I can if I go...
Well, easier you copy the user ID or the nickname directly, but it's just annoying. If people could just use usernames that we can actually type, that'd be nice.
I'm not going to turn on construction Tapeable, so that's on you if you do. Does Vath work as a ping?
Say again?
No, it doesn't. I'm just checking if what he posted was an actual ping.
Ah. Oh,
Okay.
looks like our players are ready. First match at losers bracket.
Yep. We're about 3/4 of the way there, according to how this should play out.
Mm-hmm. Let's find out if an underdog manages to make their way back to the top.
Okay, so we have TB rail and 2 cannon rushers. That's very fast. And Terratron is bringing an extremely fast ion ship.
Yeah, Tape is using what we call the waste ships in Domination. Those cannons don't have any reactors, so they are just going to have an alpha strike and that's it.
Yeah. He also has the TP raid he had last time, has 6 TP and a fairly confident amount of rails.
Right now, because of how fast Emperor is, Tape should really leave his waste cannons in the center with his tractor beam ship and just wait because he's not gonna catch up.
The way ships have boosts, so he might.
Yeah, but if Emperor's actively avoiding, I think he can go like up to 140 meters per second.
Oh, there goes the boost.
Yeah, they're not gonna get there. But even without the waste ships, Tapeable's tractor beam railfan could do pretty well here.
Oh, that's very close to the asteroid.
Although looking at
Oh, there
Emperor's
goes the
ship, it
power.
has logistic issues. Oh yeah, those waste ships no longer have power.
Well, it's about to shoot, but it didn't.
Yeah, he might have forgotten to give them targets.
Yeah, now you gave it a target. Oh, that ship nearly went on the barrel.
Can you imagine a single cannon somehow getting down there, getting a perfect shot?
That would be very satisfying, but it's unlikely. Okay, the other waste ship is hanging out, but it's going to beat the same phase.
Oh,
Oh,
there's a shot.
Oh, it missed, but it
Oh,
actually
that
hits.
is huge.
That's a lot of damage. Okay, the TB ship might not have enough tractor units to induce a flip, but it might be able to shrug off ramps.
Well, the thing is, look at the Emperor's ship. Not only has it lost thrusters, but it has logistic issues with some of them turned off.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a huge turn, and that's GGA if it fires. Wow, what a devastating shot.
Well done to Tapeable,
Yeah,
taking down the victory.
GG. And this is 0-1.
Being that Terratron is now out of this tournament.
Yep, it's Geodefense versus Toothless now.
Geodefense, who we've seen previously use some built-ins, and Toothless brought an I no, yeah, they brought a locking mortar. Yeah, they brought an ultralight locking mortar.
Are we going to treat the quarterfinals as a as a best of three like we did last time, or are we just going to go best of one?
Um, I don't know. Since it's losers brackets, I want to say leave it at best of one, and just make
Uh,
it finals is best of five. Or you
yeah,
could make the last round of the losers bracket a best of three.
yeah, I think I'll do that. Seems the most logical. It saves more time, and it also gives more attention to the final match. Okay, is Geodefense or Toothless showing up? We will give them until 35. Well, both of them are online, so we should be sorted. Hopefully, we're not going to have any issues with people being online and just deciding, you know what, I'm done, I'm not playing anymore.
Yeah, I mean that can happen. Losing a tournament early, or like losing your first match early, can be quite discouraging. So
Yeah, it
sometimes you
can
leave.
be. Though you can also get a massive comeback.
Hey, they're all here. I will be right back.
All right, no problem. Well, Geodefense is a new player and they brought built-ins, and Toothless is a well-known player, and I honestly could not tell you what they brought in the first round. But I feel, as a new player, Geodefense did fairly well. Even if it was a whitewash, they had a good strategy. They had a ship that was able to stay behind and get a flank, but it just wasn't fast enough. Even if it was just left click, it still planned out pretty much as well as you would hope for built-ins versus a hyper-optimized Ion ship. But we'll be able to see how it goes depending on what Geo Defense brings this time. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, so it's a mine and EMP kite. That's very cool looking. And it is three different ships, three different build-ins. Grave Robber from last time. Icarus is a very heavily defended Ion ship. And Taito is a standard Imperium nuke ship. So we have nukes, we have chain guns, and we have ions. Versus mines and EMP. This is a very unorthodox ship, so I understand why he brought it. He gets to experiment this time.
I wonder why Geo brings multiple shifts instead of one of the bigger built-ins.
Um, Either for variety or for the chance to flank the enemy. That would be my two best guesses. Because the ability to flank is devastating against most competitive ships, even if they are extremely fast.
That is true, but considering that Toothless has brought a kite, that
That,
might not be so easy to do.
yeah, especially with the range on all three of these ships, they might not even be able to get in range.
Yeah. Also, considering how many mines Toothless has, even if they do manage to get in range, that is a lot of potential for catastrophic damage.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes the AMPs. They might just straight up shut down
Oh, wrong
one of
ship.
Geo Defense's ships. Yep, there
Yep,
we go.
that's a straight power down. Port
That,
reactor's overloaded.
mm-hmm. That ship is, well, dead in the water.
Well, for now at least.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a standard missile kite, I didn't realize. I thought it was an EMP kite.
Oh yeah, no, we've seen quite a few of those where
EMP
interact
preloads.
ULs, yeah, for ultralight ships relying on large shields. First burst of EMPs and hoping the missiles can get through afterwards. So that's one ship that is down. Geo has two left that appear to be not moving.
I should check for preloads in future, but I don't see them often anymore.
Yeah, EMPs into missiles and nukes into mines are some good combinations.
Okay, Geo Defense has bringing his ships out one at a time, which is an interesting strategy.
Well, controlling multiple ships can be difficult for the best of players,
Yeah,
so maybe he's trying to control each of them one at a time.
I understand. Oh, they're just deciding to shell the corpse a little bit more. Just some good pressure.
Yeah, making sure those nukes won't fire.
There's still one left with 88 HP. Okay, not anymore. Yep, here comes Icarus. Both shields look very healthy.
With all that PD, I guess he could. Yeah, with that ship, Geo could shut down the missiles.
Though he has mines for that, so chasing might be dangerous.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't chase. Maybe just try to soak all the missiles until Toothless runs out.
Yeah, he could also bring Grave Robber around at the same time if he was able to coordinate it.
Yeah, Geo's Grave Robber having some difficulties with that
Oh, did it
asteroid.
get stuck on the rock? Yes, it did.
I think it has.
Oh, does he know how to do vector thrust to get off? Oh no, it has reversed. It's okay.
I think he's using RTS, and it's just for, well, thrusting into the rock.
Yeah. Oh, he's almost off.
There we go.
Okay, let's watch Toothless slowly creep in on Icarus.
Wow. EMP actually making it through.
Let me hold on. I'm gonna tap out for just a moment. Um,
Yeah, looking at Geo's Icarus ship, as much as it has a great defense with the shields, the point defense is not protected, so they are not going to last very long against barrage missiles. Just a
yeah.
question
Oh, there's the
of missiles
mines.
making forever.
The mines. The
Oh
missiles seem
no,
to be.
he's running into them.
Oh god.
Oh, he needs to reverse.
Ow!
Yeah, too late.
Ow! Yeah, he wasn't ready for that.
And that's one more ship down.
Yep. All that's left is Grave Robber, and it's still stuck on the rock.
Yeah, now that he's taking control of the ship, it's slowly reversing.
Oh, that's the bad spike of lag.
All right, here we go. One last run. Oh, no. Geo rotating?
I think Geo's scared of coming towards it.
I mean, you bet. He just lost 2/3 of his fleet.
You can't exactly hide from it forever. It is your objective.
At this point, Tate could just fly straight at him and fire his missiles. He doesn't even
Uh,
need to face the front of his ship towards Geo.
yeah, he could kind of just go with the rail kite strategy of flying towards them and flagging. Oh, whoops. I will be AFK for 2 moments. I'll try and set the camera in a comfortable distance, but it may move.
Yeah, no worries. I think we'll be here for a little while longer, as both players are still avoiding each other. Okay, Geo can no longer run. The Ring of Death has closed in sufficiently, and Toothless is going to begin to launch volleys after volleys of missiles. Geo does has some shields, so he can tank a few of those hits, but over time, that firepower is going to become overwhelming. Especially since those missiles are starting to arc all over the place, and no matter where he's facing, he cannot take the brunt of the damage on the front.
Okay, I'm back. Seems
Welcome
that
back.
Geo Defense has been forced into the missile range.
Ring of Death closed in, and he had no other choice than to have to
Oh, here's the
engage
charge.
Toothless. Oh,
But
but the
there's
mines,
mines.
will they arm in time? They will.
Oh, that's
And that
devastating.
is, you said it.
Same thing. Well, to be fair, mines can chain react and they might actually set each other off at poor timings. So if it happens again, he might miss. Like that, for example. All the mines are going to set each other off, and it'll waste some damage.
Yeah, at this point, Geo only has one last remaining weapon,
And that's
and
GG.
there we go. Yeah. All done to Toothless. Moving on.
I'm going to put on elevator music the next time we have an ROD fight.
That would be one way of doing it. I think you may have paused the game, Slowking.
Oh, have I? No.
It has paused for me.
Oh, it's just lagging. Don't mind it. It's just Toothless is lagging out.
Oh, right, yeah. Which means that we are now going to see
And
Dreadnought versus Rift or Aaron versus
Toothless
Capable.
won this, right?
Yeah, Toothless won this.
So Toothless won this. I will mark this as such then. Okay, it's time for Dreadnought versus Rift. Um, kick and kick. I remember we had issues with people staying in the thing for too long, and IVI years ago having to kick people and doing it so quickly he nearly banned someone.
I mean, I guess these players are probably just taking a breather after this match and forgot to
Yeah,
leave.
he
Okay,
ended up.
Rift and Dread are here.
Yep, here they are. That was fairly quick. And I have the music prepared, so if they just decide to mine into an asteroid, we have music to do with that.
So have you gone with like the very classic stereotypical elevator music or
Yeah, local forecast elevator.
neat?
Yep. Right, we'll leave that there on standby then.
So if I remember right, Dreadnought brought a chain gun wall, and Rift, I can't remember what she brought last time.
Oh, it's a chain gun ship, and blue shift again, but different. It has more shielding and less missiles in turn, I think. No, that's not it. The Rift's ship has more shielding. It has slightly less armor and less. What did they lose to get the additional two shields? Reverse thrust.
Um, Armor, lots and lots of armor.
Lost the armor and lost some reverse thrust for two additional shields per side. While Dreadnought has an extremely frontal tanky chain gun ship with missing connections to his frontal thrusters.
Wait, it's missing a connection. Oh, yeah.
That's not good. It actually seems to be connected to the huge thruster, which is actually weird. Seems to be
Oh, wait.
rather.
No, everything's connected, I think. It's just that he has. Oh, wait, he has a lot of crew that may not be assigned properly. I'm seeing crew
Oh,
leave and not supplying what should be supplied.
yeah, that's not good. Okay, we'll see how it goes either way.
Yeah, he has a perfect round on Rift. If he's able to hold on, he's going to win this rather quickly because of how much
Oh,
DPS he has.
but he
But
wasn't able
Rift
to hold on.
does get the rotation, yeah. Oh, lag. And that's getting slow. I guess your mic cut off?
Oh, sorry, I was just trying to link the tournament to somebody who wanted to watch it.
Well, Dreadnought's ship got split in half, and he wasn't able to hold the ram. It was looking pretty good as he was drilling through the armor.
Okay,
Just
let's put in
there we go.
the announcement. Is it Rift that won this one?
Rift has won.
1-2-0. Okay. What's next? It is Too Much Aaron versus Tapeable.
So a tractor beam railfan player versus an iron rammer player. Unless they switch it up.
Maybe. We'll see how it goes. I'm surprised OBS hasn't forced me to streamer mode, honestly. Or was this match played before?
I don't think so. Was it?
Hold on, it's Tapeable and Aaron. No, this was not played. We'll see how it goes. Aaron.
I'm expecting Tape to
But
still
game
use
link.
that tractor beam railfan with those cannon squibs.
Yeah, that's what he's been relying on for the last while. Okay, the TB, of course, as you said, and so he brought a tiny rail squib.
Look at the name.
Can't mind rocks, I mind you.
I mind you. I like it.
I
Awesome.
love the mocking name. Also, hello, Aaron. That is a very angry TB. No, that's not a TB, that's an ion, stupid.
Uh-oh, lag freezing the game.
You have. Oh god.
Is it me?
I think it was me, because everybody's ping went down very bad.
Yeah, for me as well. Well, it looks to be good now.
Yep.
Okay, so this could be very difficult for Aaron, as he has to face the tractor beam railfan, but that tiny little railfan squib could get that decisive shot behind.
Yes, but that takes a lot of effort and focus from Tapeable, so. Whoops, camera went away.
Oh, wait, right, my bad. Sorry,
Yeah.
Aaron. I am completely trapped at
There's a
right, so-
very, very quick shot, almost getting the reactor immediately.
I think they were busy correcting me, which is my bad. Yeah. As that player was maybe focused on chatting with me, would we consider a rematch?
Not particularly. If you're caught typing in a situation, in a competitive situation, I feel that you're on a problem. But they could have found us a more suitable time to correct you after the match.
Oh, he's not down yet. If he gets one good ram, he could still win this. Oh, choosing to go for a small squib, but that's leaving his side exposed.
Oh, wow.
And those rails just shotgunning their way through the internals.
That little
I
tiny
love-
rail ship.
I love that. The tiny squib just saying, I participated.
I did something! Yay!
Oh, get the camera. Well played to both players.
Well, okay. We'll put that into the score sheet. Tapeable 1. Okay, so who's next? X-No versus Coconut Trebuchet.
Yeah, looks to be. Exno, who brought a pretty interesting looking Voider when he was fighting against Blouse. It was Laser Blasters into Mines. Sadly, it faced a hard counter, so it didn't end up well for him.
Yeah.
And Coco, I do not remember what Coco brought.
Don't exactly recall myself. No, he brought the ultralight nuke, remember?
Oh, yeah, you are correct. Yeah, Coco has been practicing a lot with ultralight nuke orbiters recently.
He was very impressive because I haven't seen him pilot one, so...
Oh, both our players are here. Now they just have to determine what to pick. All coming down to rock, paper, scissors. Or
Eh.
getting lucky and getting a fair matchup.
Yeah. They both might pick scissors or something like that. We'll never know until we see.
Xnil's saying that they're going to play something fun.
Sounds like they're taking it less seriously. Oh, they're picking their rail kite traps versus an very standard missile orbiter.
Alright, so Xnil outranges Coco. So if he's able to pincer him, she could get a pretty nice shot from behind. It's all going to depend on Xnil being able to correctly judge the distance and not enter a missile range. He has no armor, no shields, no point defense. So if one volley manages to lock on, that's going to spell disaster.
What the fuck? It's playing Space Engineers underneath the stream. That's really funny.
Wait, what? The stream thinks you're playing Space Engineers?
Yeah, it does. It
Ladies
preset it as Space Engineers.
ladies and gentlemen, this is a official announcement. Cosmeteer will become a 3D game now.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to check the stream myself. In the meantime, it seems the rail traps are getting into a very comfortable position.
Yeah, Coco is in trouble now. He has an asteroid in front of him and rail traps on either side. He cannot face one of them without exposing his rear. Oh, but well, the asteroid. Oh man, he could have taken advantage of that asteroid for a moment there. It was blocking Exynos'
Oh, there's a
view.
shot.
Yeah, that's one gone.
Yeah, severed half of the missiles immediately. There's the second shot. Went straight into the armor. And it hit the rock. Oh, it seems Exno just straight up outspeeds him. Oh,
Yeah.
he went into the rock.
Coco trying his best to get out of that bad position.
Yeah, but it actually is a very comfortable position at the moment because still both of them are stranded behind rocks.
Thing is, as soon as Rod closes in, he's gonna have to leave cover.
Yep. Well, he's going after the green one. Ixno has quite a few different ways he can play this.
The ball is firmly in Exnel's court, that's for sure. Like against other archetypes, if you need to go faster in your missile orbiter, you could slowly let your opponent chew your armor,
Oh,
slowly
he
melting
tried to
away.
fan, but he's facing the wrong orientation.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But yeah, against Rails, Coco doesn't have that opportunity. So he has no way of trying to somehow get his ship to go faster.
I think I've managed to only curse twice. That's actually impressive. But, well, I mean, this is a very unfortunate matchup for Coconut Trebuchet.
Oh, Exnel's pink ship.
Getting a little close
It's
for Coconut
closer,
there.
but it seems to still be just out of range. And Coco is once again stuck between both ships.
And there goes a shot. Wow!
Oh!
Yeah, that's not good for Coconut Trebuchet. Here comes shot two. And that was a miss.
Yeah, if he wasn't fast enough before, he's not gonna catch up now. This is definitely a X-Nose match to lose.
And there's another hit. It's the pink ship's turn. And the green. Yep, that's GG.
Yeah, Coco recognizes that he has no win condition.
Yep. He got hard countered aside, unlike Exxon last time.
It's part of the game. In this particular tournament, you cannot see what your opponent is going to use, so there's always that chance that you may not have a good matchup.
Yep, it's time to put that into the score sheet and move along. X no 1, Coconut Trebuchet 0. And our next match is Night Lord versus Toothless.
Yeah, Night Lord, who I fought a couple rounds ago, used both a flak wall and I think they brought a nuke flak ship some kind. No, yeah, against me it was a flak wall, and he piloted that very well. So Toothless is going to be in for a fight.
That's interesting. It's interesting how the score sheet isn't adding up on losers round 2, Night Lord versus Toothless.
By the way, on the score sheet, I can't see, but I assume that whoever wins the losers bracket will have to fight me and then fight Game Night.
Let me bring it down for just a moment. They will have to fight Klaus, Lunastra. Klaus and Lunastra will be in two separate brackets. They'll have to fight their own fights, and then the winner of that will fight each other, and then they'll fight you.
All right.
And you, who, hold on. As Game Knight won that bracket, he would be basically as a pseudo final boss. You would need to beat him twice at the best of 5, twice on the road to win.
And he'd only need to beat me once, correct?
That's right. Because if you beat him once, he gets thrown into the losers bracket. He has a lifeline. You already spent yours.
Makes sense.
Toothless is trying a new form of blocking, and it doesn't seem to have worked.
And this time, using a mine layer.
Yep. Okay, Night Lord's Ultralight Flak. I think we've seen this one before, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. I think it was Night Lord's first match.
Yeah. See how confident he is as a pilot using it.
For this particular matchup, because Night Lord can fling nukes and use flak, Toothless' best hope is to start laying mines all over the center right away and hope that Night Lord somehow flies into them.
Yeah. Though Night Lord is rather low on armor on speed relative to Night Lord. No. What? Toothless is low on speed relative to Night Lord. Words are hard.
So the mine layer can only go about 130, 135 meters per second, and Night Lord can go up to
150.
150? Yeah.
I checked just before the match started to pick up.
So Toothless already has laid a bunch of mines. He just has to start flying around them, making it difficult for Night Lord to pilot.
Yep, that's all that needs to happen. Those mine modules seem interesting.
So I believe they took inspiration from my own mine layer. Basically, mine factories are very efficient. They can produce a lot of mines, so you can stack up to six. I mean, up to three per factory.
Wow.
So last time I made some tests regarding this design. Toothless can fire continuously for 10 minutes, or actually 12 minutes, and not run out.
Wow, okay.
That's why I was saying that he should really try to get the center, where he could just start setting his mine launchers to auto fire and just wait it
He
out.
should be shooting mines now as a zoner.
Thing is, because of how mines are very difficult to see, this is probably a very stressful matchup for Night Lord, as any small mistake could cost him dearly.
Yeah, it's just an instant loss if he runs into more than 5 mines, and there's just everywhere and they're extremely hard to detect. Though, how those mine launches are extremely fast. Wait, why is that an option on Toothless's ship? He can straight up destroy his lock.
That is something that I've applied on some of my designs as well. There are some rare occasions, like it's almost never happened to me, when it's almost better to just drop her bay and then use the front half to push her opponent into the mines.
Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, there's nukes.
Uh-oh, but the nukes. Oh, Night Lord did not aim them properly. That could
Yep.
have been a devastating hit.
Although we have plenty more chances to see it over the next 6 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the rook. And I will uh, see if there's any critical engagement soon. Though it's unlikely because of the presence of mines. They're just constantly keeping the game passive.
You know, and this kind of matchup is likely to run until the Ring of Death, unless Toothless makes a serious mistake and lets Night Lord catch up.
Yep. Which Night Lord very well could. The mines having a slow survival time is making this harder for him. Like, where they. Mines, like, despawning quickly is the issue right now. if mines lasted the long amount of time that they used to, they would have a lot more viability against fast ships. Though they would be cancer.
Yeah, that would be completely cancer because no matter where you fly, there'd be mines.
Yep.
But Toothless has lots and lots of storage, so he is not going to
Oh,
run
there's a nuke
out of
hit.
mines for now. Oh, Toothless, is he going
Here.
to make?
Oh, why did he not go for the flag there?
I am not sure. I guess Nightlord was just scared of the mines.
Yeah, if you're that close, you shouldn't be, though. That's an interesting decision.
Well, also, depending on the speed of your ship, sometimes mines can instantly arm, so there's also like that small chance of it going pretty badly.
If somebody could find the exact speed of where mines instantly arm, you could make a mine
Oh,
shotgun.
Toothless! Oh,
Oh,
that nuke! My blood pressure just went up.
Jesus. Oof. Very close.
Like, just Toothless just staying completely chill, not making any maneuver while that nuke was just delta Ving towards him. Uh-oh, wait, what's happening? Toothless is no longer moving.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know, the ship just stopped moving. Oh, I think Toothless may be struggling between controlling both halves since he has to switch, and to try to fire the mines, he lost control of the front.
That's very sad.
Now, what I do on such a ship is I use ship control groups, and in a split
Well,
second, I switch between the second half, press N to launch the mines, and then switch back to the front. But I guess Toothless did not get used to the
yeah,
ship yet.
that's GG.
Yeah, well done tonight, Lord.
Okay, I'll put that in as a result and we'll get going. Nightlord versus Toothless. Who has won this match? I think it was. Oof, what was it? Nightlord. Okay,
Night Lord has
our.
one, yeah.
Yep. Next match is Rift versus Tapeable. Right, so now. Yeah, I'll ping those two now. He was waiting for that ping.
Yeah, Tape is ready, man. He wants to get his match over and done with. He wants to climb up the ladder. And the rift has arrived. Now, I think it's fair to assume by this point that Tape is going to use a tractor beam ship.
Hmm.
It's all going to depend on will Rift use an ion rammer, her missile orbiter, or something else.
Okay, let's get this go. Let's get this game underway.
Oh, this is different. So we cannot hear you, by the way. In any case, so we have on the left side Tape with two railfan traps, and Rift using a deck cannon slash nuke orbiter slash
Oh,
rammer.
I remember seeing ships like this, except they were missile orbiters instead of nukes. This one is very similar to Boomer in design.
Oh, yeah, Tape just made a critical error. If Rift decides to ram that railfan right now, she can basically just control its maneuvering and
Oh,
orient herself towards the second, but she
seems he
didn't do
didn't.
so. Oh, oh, oh,
Oh, that's
no.
terrifying.
This is
That's
going
still terrifying. Ugh.
turn.
Wow.
Oh. Okay, she can still win this. She just needs to ram that second rail fan.
Yep.
Come on, Rift.
All she needs to do is get around. So the moment one of those rails get behind her again, that's just it. Rail traps are extremely punishing.
Yeah, but very difficult to pilot, as we could see Tate making several mistakes there, where they were separated and could help each other for some time. But Rift did not secure the ram, and now she is going back at it.
Let's see how it goes.
Okay, Tate blunders one shot, but Rift, oh, she is, rotating perfectly there.
Wow.
Or I spoke too soon.
Just a moment too soon.
I saw that bounce just gave her just enough momentum to wiggle her rear back in a different direction, but not enough. Yeah, at this point, Tape just needs one last good lineup. He's got the perfect shot, and that's going to be it right there. GG's.
Yep, that's it.
Which means that we now get to see X-Snow versus Nightlord. Looking back at that match, I wonder if Rift was either struggling trying to multitask the firing of her deck cannons and nukes, or if she was just really afraid of getting stuck between both rail fans and couldn't decide which one to ram.
Yeah, that might be it.
Night Lord has locked in his pick. Just got to wait on next note.
Well, we'll get to see how it goes here. We're very quickly making our way towards the finals.
Yeah, we've had some a couple matches that lasted forever, but a lot more that were just over in mere seconds.
Thankfully for my time. Hopefully we have no more asteroid molds.
Just watch every single player now bring some deck cannon spinners.
Oh my god. All we need now is Comey and Plaus to bring their deckhand spinners and fight each other.
Deck cannon spinner versus deck cannon spinner. Now that would be so killing.
XNO is really psyching themselves out here.
And he is good to go.
Overthink it too much and you might just pick your trick yourself out of your own best decision.
It's like that like 3-door game. You pick one door, the host tries to get into your mind, you switch door, and you miss the $1 million jackpot.
Yep.
Uh-oh, and we all got disconnected.
Oh, have we?
Your game crashed, Lo. I think you ran out of memory.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the memory bug is still there, so since
Hi
we've been playing
game.
for quite a bit,
Okay, I've returned to setup.
Oh, you're
I'm good.
okay. Maybe just lag. Yeah, just lag then.
Oh no, yeah, the game is crashing on me. Never mind, it's alive again. Yeah, just feel free to rejoin.
Game not be able to make up its mind. Do I crash him? Do I not crash him?
Grabbing my task manager briefly. I'm on 97% memory. I need to.
I'd say restart your game. Yeah, you're about to hit your memory limit.
Yeah, how do I pause stream?
I don't know if you can pause the stream, but since it's supposed, are you recording the display or the game?
The display itself.
Yeah, so yeah, as soon as you close the game, I don't know. It's been a while.
Okay, I'm going to kill the stream for a moment and I will restart it momentarily. One moment. It
See
might
you
kill
all in
the
a bit.
stream.